Tinggal besar, nambah besar. Jadi dua.
And so the thrill of the opening game. Giddy hope and expectation. They all line up as equals, looking for the perfect start. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Oh guys, welcome guys.
And everybody eager to get off to a good start.
Welcome di live streaming DLKM session ya. Sudah lama nih saya tidak live streaming di YouTube ya. Biasa ke TikTok guys ya. Selingan di TikTok guys. Cuman jadi gua stream TikTok tuh khusus game kasual, bola gua fokusin di YouTube ya. Biar terbagi guys ya, biar fokus. Welcome guys, welcome request, boleh request ya, request pemain guys. Kita akan menjadi DECUL ya, DECUL yang sangat selalu easy guys, easy ini mah easy. Apa ini? Mama, Ramin, aduh, sama, set.
That's really well manoeuvred. Dani Olmo.
Walde, Maskus.
That was very necessary. That's been won straight back. Kubasi. Balde.
Iya. Halo guys, welcome.
Always onto this. And the counter.
Lanjut. Welcome guys.
Pedri.
Yeah.
Clipped into space.
Well.
Ter Stegen claims it. And the danger passes.
Pak Guru.
Rafinha.
Ini aku
Cuts it out.
Kipli,
Has a look and plays it forward.
Jamal Kipli guys. Pak Guru,
Doan.
non ini apa?
Doan. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Chooses to go back. Hangs in across. Pedri.
Cakep, Dani Olmo.
Dani Olmo.
Rafinya.
To the left flank. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Aim forwards. Out to the left it goes. Moved on forwards. That is a brilliant interception. Nicely intercepted. Casado.
Satu.
Molde.
Nice.
Rafinha.
Nice.
That's well
Aduh,
seen
Marcus.
Doan.
Harus
Chip
Rashford.
through. That's nice and simple for the keeper.
Pak Guru. Non ini
Rafinha.
apa? Cakep. Dapat nggak?
Koch cuts out the pass. And we're not going to make any further progress now.
Pak Guru.
Well, they can break
Non
here.
ini apa?
Rashford.
Rashford.
Koch shifted upfield.
Dani Olmo. Kipli. Pedri. Jai.
Real chance
Pedri.
and a real let-off.
Barcelona, I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace.
Bantu tap-tap air guys. Bantu tap air
On
guys.
the counter-attack.
Bantu tap-tap airnya guys. Relax lah guys. Jangan pelit-pelit lah. Jangan pelit-pelit lah kalian.
And here's Rashford.
Hey.
Pedri, back when it goes.
Pinnya Dani
Here's
Olmo.
Dani Olmo.
Jai.
Well, the defence proved...
Halo brother. Gimana puasanya aman? Puasa gimana puasa? Puasa gimana puasa? Suara gua ada gak sih coy? Siapa ini disapa guys? Sapa dong. Oke disapa dong. Sapa dong. Ada gak sih suara gue guys? Tuh ini gak ada suaranya lagi. Ada nggak mikrofon gue guys? Kalau ada ngomong ya. Soalnya gue baru nyoba live streaming dengan mode vertikal guys ya. Rashford aman, oke siap. Takutnya nggak ada coy. Oke aman ya. Udah lama nih. Soalnya lagi dual streaming gitu coy. Lagi nyoba dual streaming nih. Pedri. Pedri. Puasa aman ya guys. Jangan lupa mokel guys ya. Kalau nggak kuat mokel aja, mokel guys. Kita akan mencoba menjadi DECUL guys. Gol ini mah gol. Ih kan, gue bilang nggak apa. Ih, trik haram. Aman, woi, mantap. Udah bocor tuh masuk ininya nih. Puasanya mah udah bocor. Bocor lagi puasanya lagi ya. Trik haram guys ya. Ih, mokel apaan? Nyemen guys. Nyemen. Godin. Ini trik haram guys ya. Nih itu PES yang bisa di PES 2018, 19, 20, 21 ya. Itu trik haram guys ya. Ini gampang ini. Yang penting strikernya bisa langsung maju ke depan ya. Langsung gol guys. Itu trik haram guys. Itu caranya gampang ya. Kalian tinggal pas kick off L1X. Gocek dikit. Enggak ah. Enggak kenapa tuh? Cas. Aduh, trik haram guys ya, L1X kick off, langsung segitiga ke depan guys ya, atau segitiga. Dijamin itu guys, persentase golnya tinggi ya.
Well, that's
Yang
beautifully
penting nggak
weighted.
di marking aja.
Now it's Batshuayi.
Gelo. PC apa HP? Di PC guys, PC guys. Kotor pantek aja. PC. Tentunya pakai apa bang? Nonton apanya nih?
Was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really
Halo guys, halo 1 2 3 HKI 32 halo.
The boss won't be amused.
Di PC pakai 2 monitor. Jadi kegolan. Trik haram lagi.
Had the equaliser and all square.
Dapat lagi.
You've got to. Oh, shooting!
Anjir.
It's anyone's ball now.
Gagal. Yang kedua kebaca gagal. Jam berapa di sana? Udah sahur ya? Udah deket ke sahur ya?
Jamal. And here's Batshuayi.
Puasa harus kuat guys, baru aja 9 hari guys. Lebaran masih lama ya,
Rafinha.
masih 21 hari lagi guys, lebarannya guys.
And it's Olmo.
Cakep.
Now it's Rafinha.
Set.
Now it's Jamal.
Rashford, gak maju Rashford. Susah, sulit. Jago.
Rafinha.
Rata-rata pada jago ya. Kalau ini.
Here's Pedri. Looking here to chip it through. And the shot!
Kalau UCL tuh pada jago guys ya. UCL tuh pada jago guys. Walaupun tim-tim rocok tuh pada jago gitu.
Red, nice interception. Here's Batshuayi.
Batshuayi di engkut deh.
There's a beautiful simplicity
Gaskan,
about this
sih.
contest. Willing running on one side.
Gak maju lagi. Kipli. Said Kipli lah. Like dulu dong guys, like dulu dong. Ya ini kalau vertikal tuh rame.
Rashford being hunted.
Waduh, pelanggaran pemirsa.
That's a booking.
Said. Welcome guys ya yang join ya, thank you ya. Thank you guys. Yang mampir thank you guys ya. Jangan lupa di like langsung guys ya. Mampir dikit like aja guys. Bantu like-nya guys, tap lah boleh lah.
Casado, who does have an assist to his name. And here's Jamal. Chance for a shot.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper
Please.
was big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Out for a throw. Rashford. Jamal. Big swung through. Can he finish?
Ya, anjir.
Cleared with
Tang
a
kenceng
finish.
boy.
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Tendangan memang Kipli
Eintracht
guys.
Frankfurt making another change here.
Tapi yang kidal guys, kidal tuh Kipli kidal nih.
That is lovely. And it's Olmo. Rafinha proves too strong.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude. If they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That's a nicely weighted pass.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, sweet feet. It's a promising position.
Eintracht Frankfurt clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Al Johnson with intent. Pedri, and he's picked out the run. Rashford! Yamal, oh, and he's
Ih, gila, Rasi, Mamang Rasi, coy, gila nih. Rasi, cakep Rasi ya finishingnya ya, mantep juga nih dari King MU ini ya, Mamang Rasi. Jangan lupa di like-nya dong guys, di tap like. Hey, nomor 5 tim Rasi. Aduh, like-nya 2 lagi. Padahal yang nonton lumayan. Sampai berapa nih yang nonton? 125 guys yang film. Rasi. Patrick. Sulit, euy. Udah spot kuat tuh stamina-nya euy.
Can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Yamal, and it's been played through.
Barcelona really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Casado. I think we're just about done here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's got away.
Kunde.
And that's it.
Mantap. Nice play. Rasi. Mirip, bukannya mirip ini guys, patch terbaru ya. Yang mau patch-nya silakan guys ya, langsung cek di beranda guys ya. Ada tuh cara update-nya, cuman lumayan ya. Dia tuh jadi full repack ya. Jadi nggak bisa pakai base game. Jadi kalian wajib download full, nanti kalian download lagi untuk si data pack si apa namanya mukanya ya, ada kok di beranda YouTube ya. Kalau mau coba pasang silakan. Dan untuk gameplay juga enak karena basicnya PES 2021 guys, bukan football yang kaku itu guys ya. Dan mukanya mirip-mirip ya. Jadi beruntung lah bisa memainkan football yang sudah update ya 2026 guys ya, dengan beretar nama Football Live ya dari by Smokefed. Thank you Smokefed ya yang udah membuat game ini, jadi bisa nostalgia guys. Anjay, oh si Tix pertama ini kayak beneran ya. Aduh, robetnya mulu coy, robetnya coy. Rashford, si robetnya sakit mulu anjir. Dibar gaji siapa lagi? Roma udah pindah, Rupenandes udah pindah coy, baru pindah dia. Walsing Sales nih, oke ini deh. Apakah bisa juara champion DECUL kita guys ya? Sekalian prediksi nih UCL-nya. Ada yang pegang City kah? Ada yang pegang SPG? Pasti Madrid, kebanyakan Madrid kayaknya.
So they've had a chance to show us what they're capable of, and they came up trumps. A victory in the opening game sets them up very nicely for what is to come, and they may already be making plans for the knockout stages.
Langsung saja. Oke, Rasi seperti biasa
colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Pelanggaran, cuk.
So having won
Cek haramnya gagal, coy.
eyes forward on the missions that remain.
Cancelo masukkan bang. Cancelonya belum masuk transfer, Iya, Cancelo tuh ini soalnya sebelum bursa transfer ya. Jadi ini terakhir tuh kalau nggak salah dia Januari apa Februari gitu. Sport. Cancelo belum masuk, coy, masih di Al-Ahli dia, Pak. Belum ditransfer, anjir. Belum ada updatean dari ininya, Football Live-nya. Belum ada update ya. Harus paling manual ya. Kalau misalkan kalian download yang ini versi ini, paling nanti manual aja ya. Sport emang, anjir. Gol Said. Mantap pasport nih, udah pasport udah fix, pasport tuh permanen ya. Gak usah beri striker tengah, guys. Udah aja buat target man dia. Lebih fleksibel, guys. Masih 28 anjir. Masih mantep lah.
That is good strength.
Cancelo tuh, iya Cancelo pada bagus tuh, mantap Cancelo, coy. Lari, dapat ice Kipli, mantap Kipli. Aduh, ya, telat, anjir. Mantap nih Rashford nih, gile Rashford nih. Dari MU juga udah bagus dia tuh, dulu sering pakai MU, coy. Bagus dia. Mirip Welbeck dulu, guys. Rashford tuh, guys. Cakep. Ih. Anjir. Gile gak tuh? Bukan kanan, anjir. Rashford tuh jagoan gua, anjir Rashford tuh, coy.
Lewis Forwardson with
out ya.
And it's played forward. Oh, he's found support out wide. Rafinha.
Kebolehan aja Halan ya keren Halan. Balik, Pak.
Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0.
Fermin tuh kayak siapa ya Fermin ya?
Bernardo Silva. Oh, well measured. Marmoush with the cross.
Hampir. Tesengnya harusnya bukan main dulu tuh. Udah pindah dia, coy.
Moved on forwards.
Udah ke Girona deh. Tesengnya. Sorry.
Oh, what a Foden! Oh, it's come loose.
Bahaya.
Haaland.
Anjir, Haaland's
up in really well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equalizer.
Mantap juga sih Haaland umpannya.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a Haaland with the foul. Balde. Koundé. It's a good run down the right. Koundé. Nicely shaped ball.
Dan gila isi Rashford, iya boy. Dapat gol ya. Anjay. 2 match sudah 4 gol, coy.
Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Cakep juga ini si Mamang Rashford ini.
When it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And it's Balde. That is a great pick out. Oh, such a clever touch. Balde tries to cross. That's really well manoeuvred. Now, what about a counter-attack? Foden chooses to go cross-field. And here's Bernardo Silva.
Bernardo.
Wings in across. Haaland is flagged offside.
Bernardo Silva.
Balde. Rafinha. De Jong. Rafinha. Ake gets it away. Balde played back in. And that's been repelled. Rafinha puts a cross in. Lewis is there and he can get that clear. Swept in. Reinders. The referee brings the first time
Mantap
to
sekali ini memang Rashford, guys.
but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far,
Main lokal susah main timnas anjir.
they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford
Anjir
to be
muter.
complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo.
Bernardo, mata Bernardo, coy.
Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early
Yeah.
in the second half.
Hampir.
Barcelona
Cheers.
are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half time.
Carlsen 9.
And the game has already
Cakep.
resumed here.
Cakep.
Now that's well seen too.
Hat-trick memang Rashford nih.
Rodri shifted upfield. He has found the way through. Reinders. And here's Haaland.
Holland.
Bush. Haaland. And the
Mantap.
ball's come loose
Buasi.
here. Picks it up out wide. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery.
Eee.
The defence, though, able to hold on this time. De Jong.
Nice. Rashford maju. Rashfordnya nggak maju lagi. Nggak maju Rashford.
Rafinha plays it in low. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Now it's Foden.
Nice.
Foden
Forward,
is
boys.
offering some sort of an
Yeah.
apology there.
Kipli.
Really annoyed with that, you know. And
Cakep. Nice. Ih. Anjir. Kenapa enggak DECUL ya?
Guardiola. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva laid out to the left flank. He's found the way through.
Cakep gue Barsi.
And they've got a throw. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And that's definitely not his best.
well, that's certainly more like it. They
Mantap,
can't let the
Kipli.
intensity drop now, Peter.
Kipli.
This is a really
Cakep
fast
Kipli.
They just need to
Aduh,
sort
jauh
out their
euy.
product. And
Nonton oke.
Rodri. Ruben Dias. Aim forward.
Ruben sana deh. Anjay.
Great work on the
Pogba sih.
overlap.
Cakep. Harusnya ini ya.
He's coming under
Setuju.
serious pressure here.
yeah, they're certainly
Oke,
getting much
mantap,
tighter to him
Rafinha.
now. At least the
Maju dong.
message was received.
Maju dong. Ya, kagak maju lagi.
Lewis.
Kalau lupa play-nya anjir.
O'Reilly. Foden.
Pelani.
Looks to the other side.
Oh, mantap Kipli.
Excellent challenge there.
Ya, si Kipli ke situ
It's
lagi.
De Jong.
Cakep.
With finesse.
Gagal keduanya
surely have
tuh.
to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Kipli, Mamang Kipli.
Guardiola.
Tapi Barca.
And that's the end of that. It all
Oke,
started well
Barca.
enough.
Buset.
Could be danger here.
Keep calm.
Cek dulu tipis-tipis. Aduh, siapa tuh Gerard Martin main?
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Martin.
Cakep. Ih, mantep.
He's got away.
Ih, mantep ini mah.
Rafinha.
Jir.
Would have won it.
Rafinha really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Jir, gak ada yang maju lagi ke tengah, cok.
There's going to be another change here.
Mantep
I
tuh.
think you have to admire.
Ada memang Rashford padahal di situ
but the
tengah,
manager
tapi nggak
has
maju
done him
dia.
a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Moved on forwards.
Ya sakit
And
tuh
it's
sama
played
Rashford.
forward. And here's Marmoush.
Colok dulu,
Koundé is the guilty party there.
colok dulu guys.
It's a mighty effort. Did well to pick him out with the cross, but the finish wasn't to be.
Look, there'll be no complaints at all with quick service like that. It's so difficult to defend when the ball comes in so swiftly. But you can't question the finishing in this instance. I think, though, there's enough grounds for them to keep working at it.
Offset aja.
Yamal gets flagged offside. The
It
changes
play,
in quick
it play.
succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Matheus Nunes.
Marcus Nunes.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Here.
Haaland! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Man to man guys. Udah masuk kita potong.
Koundé with the clearance. And it's Ake. Haaland has gone backward here. Played out to the right. Hit into the middle. Rashford. And that will be the final.
Mantap. Anjir, Resi. 2 gol untuk Rashford ya. 2 match. Anjay, man of the match. Memang Rashford. Memang Rashford kita coy.
Well, I think what was key,
Juara
Peter,
kita
in
itu.
this game was how the team set the right tone. Once they went ahead, that was pretty much that. It was a...
Memang Rashford. Mantap memang Rashford. Cek dulu apakah ada yang metong guys. Mantap nih. Fermin boleh. Dani Olmo lagi on fire cok. Maju dikit Olmo. Pedri boleh. Pedri. Kita Frankie De Jong. Waduh, balik cetak cok. Bek kiri siapa bek kiri ya? Ya, nggak ada back lagi anjir. Oh, ada si itu ya. Cancelo coy. Ya Cancelo, mantep Cancelo nih. Gak siap deh. Wah, Garcia bisa kalau nggak salah nih. Si Robert cedera mulu anjing. Jadi masih Eglis tuh nggak bisa kiri ya Eglisnya coy. Udah bal gaji keren juga udah bal gaji nih. Kita bawain dulu. Balik, bodoh, balik. Robet. Oke, siap. Kita gas lagi, guys. Ini kalian komen-komen lagi nih, guys nih. Komen dong. Bang, pakai ini, Bang. Bang, formasi ini, Bang. Wah. Mantap nih. Buat coba-coba formasi nih. Udah lama nih gak main PES ini nih. Tapi kayaknya lebih enak PES 2017, 18, 19 lah. 20 tuh 21 tuh agak beda mekaniknya, guys ya. Lebih mirip pipa. Cuman pipa lebih susah lagi pressingnya. Kalau PES mah masih bisa lari-lari. Cuman kayaknya udah nggak bisa sprint gitu. Nggak bisa angkara Messi anjir ini. Kena mulu pasti. Oke, kita akan bermain melawan apa nih tadi? Atalanta ya? Oh, Atalanta ya, Serie A. Lah. Langsung saja kita langsung kick up, guys. Mantap sekali. Rashford lagi untuk on fire ya. Kan. Kipli kita nih, jagoan kita nih Kipli. Bang Kipli. Kundai, mantap jauh Kundai. Cakep. Jauh. Ya, sih itu anjir. Pedri. Offset dong. Offset dong. Offset dong.
And it's De Jong.
Ih,
He's had a shot.
pelan anjir.
Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Villanova. He's found the way through. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Nice interception, well timed. Kubasi. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Chip?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So there's
Chance!
Ih. Memang boy ini
Barcelona are in front.
Rashford harus di blacklist, guys ya. Cir. 3 match 5 gol, guys. Gila ini orang.
A fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of
Something
unwanted
fast.
attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Rashford, Yamal, cakep sekali.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Mantap sekali. Wah, Resi mantap. Rasi on fire, jangan sampai cedera nih.
Played towards
Rasi.
the other side. Musa moved on forwards. Martin. Barcelona are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it.
Ih.
The road. We get a throw in. And here's Rashford. And that's Yamal! They've done it! A quite
Kipli kita, guys. Cakep banget itu tendangannya,
No
Kipli.
space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like
Guys.
that.
Memang Kipli.
Barcelona
jago sama
are
Kipli.
now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very
Antara
much
Messi,
the better
antara
team
Messi,
at the moment,
Messi.
Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Kubasi. Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Rafinha. Nova. Dulu.
Mantap, dapat. Ih,
And that's a throw.
anjir, nggak dapet.
Scalvini. Atalanta going wide
Atalanta.
more than they had been.
Yeah, they're just making more of the increased time on the ball there and asking some interesting questions too. Whether it's bringing someone into play or drifting inside. Good movement.
Kunde wins the duel
Kunde.
this time.
Cakep,
Jamal has found the net here, of course.
cakep.
Lukman.
Si Lukman pindah ya? Kan ke Atletico Madrid coy.
Dani Olmo.
Cuman dia nggak bisa main di Liga Champions dia.
De Jong.
Karena udah main di Atlanta guys. Nggak bisa nggak sih?
Martin. Rafinha. And here's Pedri. Dani Olmo. Oh, good take.
Ih,
Yes!
Resi mantap sekali Resi.
Simplicity itself.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that because they never got tight to the score.
Sangat sebut sekali guys ya finishingnya. Pas spot ini. The next Lewandowski guys. Cakep cus. Terus ini bisa gol sih sama si Olmo bisa gol juga. Terlalu ngeri ya guys ya.
Awfully cozy.
Terlalu ngeri.
Jim City.
Ngeriin.
The road.
Barcelona
Barcelona heading towards the half-time break.
Ya.
Very much in
Tahu
their
mau kill.
sails. Maldini.
Wis. Bir.
Great football.
Enak ini mah. Enak guys, babak pertama udah 3-0 guys. Nggak farming ini, nggak bang farming di pistol tipis.
And it's been taken short.
Nice.
Out wide. Now it's
Kayaknya, wah hat-trick ini mah.
shifting through
Pas
the
banget hat-trick bos.
Rafinha.
Anjir.
Barcelona
Sikat aja ya.
reclaimed it.
Wah, buru jatuh
All
anjir.
the way through to the keeper. And we hit half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it
Ih,
gets.
mirip
Only
ya.
one side of showed
Anjing,
up
miring
here,
banget
and
ini,
they're
keren.
at will.
Real fast banget guys. Real pass banget, guys. View-nya lumayan nih, 170. Korean view-nya 2 orang, lumayan ya. Gol
Barcelona
ini.
3 goals to the good after a really
Oh,
excellent
yes.
first
Ah,
half.
kurang
It's
atas,
been
anjir.
intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break.
Tinggi-tinggi sih Itali
So we're just settling back
Gak
into
bisa
this
pakai
second
trik
half.
haram ya. Trik haram.
He is through
Oh,
here.
anjir.
There's the shot. It goes to show he is human after all.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Martin. Pedri. Araujo. Dani Olmo. Kunde. And it's come back to the keeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. De Ketelada. Musa. Pasalic. Played into space. Musa.
Kipli.
Jamal.
Ah.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Atalanta.
It's pretty clear that the defence have decided that the greatest threat to them at the moment, Peter, are people trying to just run at them.
Run at them, and I suppose beyond them, Jim.
Yeah, particularly late runners into the box. That's what you don't want. They're very dangerous to any defence.
And Pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Ih,
Lookman are looking to break at pace. Now it's Musa. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kunde.
siapa yang udah nonton RE 9 guys?
Kunde forwards and with intent.
Ih,
And it's played forward. The Ketelara spread out to the left.
lagi pada
It's
itu,
got
woi,
away.
streaming RE 9. Tuh ada duitnya coy.
I think he did
Masih
really well to
mahal,
get
masih 1
the
juta.
pressing he was under at the time.
Ada duitnya coy buat beli gamenya anjir.
Out towards the flank. Danny Olmo, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, some tackle.
Anjir sliding. Kasar coy. Kasar nih. Kalau 3-0 kasar nih.
Now it's Musa, and he's managed to get free. To Ketelara. Keeper's got his work done.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Martin.
Yeah.
Space here.
Bodoh.
Atalanta are making a change now.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose he did need a little change.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Yamal. Jim City tries to clear. Jim City. De Ketelara. Jim City. That's really well manoeuvred. Martin gets a foot in here. Rafinha. Danny Olmo. Rashford.
Anjir. Terlalu cepat, anjir.
Barcelona are closing in on a comfortable win.
Rashford ganti dulu Rashford. Lagi on fire Rashfordnya coy.
To the last 5 minutes. A heavy challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Musa to Ketelara. That's a goes for a shot, and can he finish it? And that is
Anjir.
the last effort of the game.
Abis
So a
lagi.
real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours,
Pas
it
pada
has
ini
ended
belum
in an
match lagi.
easy win. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Barcelona definitely
Jangan
came out on
Garcia.
top simply because they were allowed to march through the.
Jangan Garcia. Jangan Garcia coy. Wah kiplingnya kering Kipling sakit coy. Robet. Wah robetnya on fire coy. Kacang nih robetnya nih. Mantep nih robet nih. Garcia dong. Balik kering banget anjir. Tembusin 200 PU nih, 200 PU. Baru 100 berapa nih? 173. Aduh. 100 PU, 200 PU. Gas, gas.
And so, to avoid defeat is to go through. Every reason here for them to believe, but this has got to be done. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is
Not bad.
absolutely up for it. Barcelona lining up
Oh,
with a
dimarking,
total
anjir.
focus. Eyes on the prize, which is way beyond these group stages.
Well, when you consider, Peter, how hard they've worked to be on the threshold of the next
Yeah.
phase, they ought to be thoroughly focused and determined to wrap it up now. If their attitude and application remains as it's been through the group, then they should.
Rafinha! Zappacosta. Duron laid out to the left flank. Zappacosta. He's in plenty of space here. Koundé. Pedri. Koundé. And it's Olmo. Musa. Pasalic. Barcelona, it's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
It's been slipped through. Zappacosta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Yeah, Peter, just have a look at this and see how the strikers are drifting into wide positions now.
And that's tactical, is it? It's not been forced on them.
No, it's all related to the hope of creating space for midfield runners.
Pedri, gently done. Musa. Over to the left. Decent chance!
Anjir.
Goal!
Goalan, Cok.
Atalanta!
It's
Mantap,
just
mantap,
sloppy to
serangannya
lose the
mantap,
ball like that,
mantap.
Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
It's Lewandowski!
Ih, nggak kena anjir.
It's run loose here. Rafinha. Rafinha! And they've got a throw. It's
Yeah.
a ball that picked off with
Tetan.
relative ease.
Suwe.
Time, excellent interception.
Balas, 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 balas. Tuh.
Jim City.
Ih, ngocol nih.
A good deal hanging on what they can achieve here. A point will do. Araujo. And it's Rashford. It's Rashford! Oh, that was close.
Ini kalau position anjir. Kocak.
Calmly anticipates. Rashford. And here's Lewandowski.
Robet ke sana lagi.
Maldini proving a very
Big
adept
pass,
defender.
Joyce.
It's a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Ball's gone out of play. And it's Rashford. Now that's well seen too. Moved on forwards. Played out to the right. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Rafinha. That's a good ball. Lewandowski! Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Barcelona with another corner. And he's there to clear it. Rashford. Oh, some tackle that. They've got rid. Rafinha. And the first half is done.
Pelajar sama Dik, mantap aja sama Dik, cok.
First half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Ih, peluangnya lebih banyak. Peluang banyak tidak jadi gol, percuma.
If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage, be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Rafinha, locked in behind. It's the keeper's ball.
Cantik umpannya, coy.
Good running with the ball. Lovely. Now then, it's Rashford.
Wah, si anjir.
Barcelona have reclaimed it. Maldini. And it's Maldini.
Maldini.
Played into space out wide. Here's found the way through. De Jong does really well to win the ball there. Dani Olmo. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Ya anjir, kurang kencang.
Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pasalic. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Eric Garcia. Koundé. Rafinha. Rashford!
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Tries a deft little ball. Maldini. Cross in, looks like a good one. A well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And it's Musa. Martin wins the duel this time. Pedri. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Lewandowski. Good take, and is he in? Can he
Wah,
finish?
anjir. Blokade
Well, there's
terus.
plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Martin. Rashford. Pasalic gets it clear.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Musa providing an outlet on that flank. That'll be a corner. And the keeper beats it away.
Atalanta clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence. Atalanta can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit.
Ih, anjing. Ngait suwe.
Zappacosta. Garone shifted upfield. Martin aimed forwards. Jim City cuts out the pass. Pasalic. Referee looks
Anjir.
and blows his
Chaos.
whistle. So in the end, one
Ditambah.
goal did it. An
Nggak ada
exciting
Yamal.
encounter where both sides
Ini
produced
depan
a
Rashford
genuine
di
effort
tengah
to go
nih.
on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Lawan, oh, angkrut. Oh, robek mah. Queen ke. Ih, tadi tengah siapa ya? Cedera nih. Cedera. Marsi dong. Langsung.
So it all hinges on this. They need a draw to progress. It is a teasing game of football right on the very edge.
Ih, joring pana.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. They are already looking forward to life at the business end of this competition. This a job that just needs finishing off. And Batshuayi! In he goes again. Goal! Eintracht Frankfurt!
Anjir.
And it's Eintracht
Batshuayi.
Frankfurt who take the lead. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Rashford! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rashford actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Tries to clear. Koundé. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Now it's Yamal. Real chance! Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Bernal cuts out the pass. Yamal. Femi. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And it's played into the middle. Brilliantly cut out. Fabian aimed forwards. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's managed to get free.
Anjing ya
Yamal
Allah.
was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat.
He's had a shot! That was very necessary. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Pinged towards the front line. Now it's Batshuayi. Not offside that time. Moved on forwards. And it's Pedri. Now then, the ball's come loose. And the counter is on. Araujo gets over and intercepts. He's making a real surge on the left. Christensen, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Out towards the flank. Back into the middle. He's cut it out. Kubasi. Yamal. Lopez. Yamal succumbs to the pressure. Rashford. Decent chance! Rafinha. Rashford. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's really well cleared. Lopez. Fermin!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Now it's Götze. Fermin. Pedri. It's a threatening ball. Yamal. Yamal's cross. That is a brilliant interception. And it's played forward. And there's green grass ahead of him. Batshuayi. He's onside. Batshuayi. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, shooting chance! Araujo. Pedri. Forwards and with intent. It's Rashford.
Anjir.
The referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points
Panjangan
in the first half, but
coy.
just one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me,
Get
Peter,
rolled
things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations.
Gets his head on it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Rashford. Rashford played out to the left flank. Rashford. Teat gets rid without sophistication. Fermin. Fires it in low. Mario Götze.
Barcelona clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Batshuayi. Oh, good spread. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rafinha. And it's Lopez. He has a look up.
Ya, anjir telat.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Mario Götze. Knauf providing an outlet on that flank. It's out for a goal kick. Pedri. Nice physical challenge. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. The pass is intercepted. Knauf was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Could be danger here. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top.
Yeah,
They were certainly tested. Yamal. Fermin. Danger averted for now.
Ketahuan, cok.
So here comes a substitution. Rafinha. Martin. And here's Rafinha.
Barcelona really are going about things.
Sangat rapat sekali
It's
pertahanan.
great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Rashford. And he's pulled him up for that challenge. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get...
Rashford! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Rashford certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Christensen shifted upfield. Rafinha. And that could set him on his way.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Laid back in.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Ya, nggak pelanggaran.
We expected better, and so did he. Kubasi.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Rafinha.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Bisa.
And it's Lopez.
Cih.
He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipating.
Anjing ada dua kali kecak. Rabinya. Kidal. Wah, ada kidal lagi. Kita siapa ya?
Wahi is there, and he can get that clear. Bernal. Shoots!
Ih! Bisa.
Ferran Torres. Great shot!
Cih.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable.
Ya gila, dua kali anjir. Wah, poinnya tipis coy. Bahaya nih. Waduh, lawan City lagi. Tuh, kipernya cedera lagi. Siapa ya? Robert. Dua Robert nih. Kanan siapa kanan? Dikasih deh. Jadi tanam ubi 200 PO. Wah, 200 tembus ini, 200 PO nih.
Well, hello, welcome everybody. Delighted that you've been able to join us for our ongoing coverage of the preliminary stages of this competition. We have an intriguing top-of-the-table clash for you, where the focus for both teams involves no longer qualification, but which potential opponents. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Ya lo, mirip ya. Doku. Wah, Doku.
Ake aim forwards. Now it's Foden, and he whips it in. And he's clearly asking too much with that.
Memang di bahaya nih coy.
Pedri. Araujo. Rashford.
Yeah.
Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Plays it out wide. Gets into some space. That is lovely. Martin, gently done. Foden. Cherky. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Rashford. Gavi. Rashford. And he's managed to get free.
Sliding coy.
Just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nicely intercepted. Lewandowski.
Yeah.
Cracking ball.
Offset.
And the assistant referee
Ih.
gives him offside.
Tipis anjir.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Lewandowski spread out to the left. He's found a way through. And the shot!
Ih,
A potential goal of the season contender. If only.
kawan.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Now it's Doku. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Marmoush must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
Rafinha. Marmoush over to the left. Stones. Quality ball. Is onto it in a flash. And here's Marmoush. Foden. That is good strength. Martin wins the duel this time. Martin, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Guardiol laid out to the left flank. Rodri. Great defending, strong and determined. Moved on forwards. Rashford, he has found a way through.
Really looking to do something that's simple here, Peter, but it has to be effective.
How exactly can they do that?
Well, they're tucking their fullbacks into midfield to enable their more talented personnel to push forward.
Marmoush. Doku.
Ya, begitu umpamanya.
Lewis. Guardiol. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Foden. Lewis. Martin. And it's Rashford. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Rashford is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rafinha. Now it's Rashford. That looks a cracking ball. He's cut it out. And we hit half-time. Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So your views on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter.
Ih,
They've squeezed the ball
menjanjir.
quite well and they've
Ih.
been relentless in their pressing. So the
Ya,
energy
ulang
levels
lagi di
look
jauh
good.
kocak.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Sudah balik.
And we are already promptly back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
Ih. Mobil.
Could be danger here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Oh, set, cok.
Rafinha. Now that's well seen too.
Cakep.
That is a great pick out. Oh, look at the space. Surely!
Siap.
Big moment!
Marcus.
Massive goal!
Marcus
Oh,
Rashford
he's quite
emang
the
iya.
pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the first goal. He's had a shot! Gavi. Eric Garcia. And it's played forward. It's run through. And he's there to clear it. Now it's Doku. Bernardo Silva.
Are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Foden herring after the ball here. Foden. Cherky. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Ya, salah anjay. Mantap. Garcia.
He's in plenty of space here. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone.
Fokus.
Cherki. He's shifting through the gears here. Cherki. He whips it across.
Those reactions say
Aduh,
it all.
anjing.
He didn't wait for the support, and the chances gone a begging.
Gavi. Rafinha. He is through here. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Lo curang anjing sliding.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who's he going to be aiming for here? And it's hoisted clear. Savinho. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Rafinha, probing pass.
Tapi passing Nasma.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Ake. Stones. Barcelona are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. Now here's the delivery.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Eric Garcia looking to hit the byline here. He's got away. Hit into shapes to shoot.
Ih, masuk anjir.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And again they run up against stubborn defending.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Robert.
Martin makes the interception.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball...
Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. And he is shown him a yellow card.
Fokus. Paspor.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Very much into the last knockings. And there goes the final whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Barcelona have declared themselves as a tough team to beat. They could be doing the knocking out in the knockout stages.
Oke guys, thank you ya udah nonton. View-nya lumayan nih 100 sampai 200 ya. Yang komen-komen thank you ya. Thank you Benzema, thank you Aswat Tampan, thank you Randi. Thank you siapa lagi nih? Ada HKY ya. Thank you sama Chandra, thank you ya udah komen-komen guys. Nanti kita lanjut lagi sahur guys ya. Karena ini kan kita udah juara grup. Kita akan ke next stage-nya berarti. Oke, flash knockout ya. Ini gue save dulu guys. Salah. Nah, oke. Oke, sampai sini dulu live-nya guys ya. Thank you for watching. See you next live video guys. Bye bye guys ya. Thank you guys. Komen-komen thank you.